How does that sound?
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we're testing out the motovlogging capabilities of Cardo. If you guys weren't aware, recently, and when I say recently, about a year ago, Cardo released a feature right on the Cardo app that allows you to record your rides. So I've got my 2016 BMW S1000 RR here behind me with the full titanium Austin Racing exhaust. And what I want to really find out is, how does the exhaust sound? How does the bike noises sound? How does the wind noise sound with the Cardo exhaust? We're going to be stacking it up against my professional DJI wireless mic, and we all know that microphone is incredible. I don't think it's going to stack up that good against the DJI wireless microphone. Obviously, the DJI wireless microphone is a $500 microphone. It's built to do one thing, and that's just to be really good audio with your voice, with everything else. It isolates out the wind. It does all those cool things. Whereas the Cardo is just designed to record your voice, transmit your voice over to the next person beside you here, clearly remove all the motorcycle noise, all that kind of stuff. You don't really want to hear your buddy's motorcycle when you're riding at all. You just want to hear what they're saying. That's the whole point of Cardo. So is Cardo good enough for motovlogging, or should you invest the money in a lavalier mic, or should you get the DJI wireless mic? Is Cardo good enough for motovlogging? Because a lot of you guys probably already have a Cardo and you want to start motovlogging, and you probably got an old GoPro or something like that. In this video, we're going to test all that out. Where I think Cardo's going to be a real huge asset is when you want to motovlog with a buddy and they have a Cardo. They need no microphone setup. You can just throw their audio in there by hitting record on the Cardo app and get their audio and input that into your motovlog. I think that's going to be a huge advantage if you just want to quickly throw a buddy into the mix of your YouTube video, whatever the hell you're recording. And then we're going to compare some low speed stuff, and we're going to jump on the highway and we're going to compare some high speed stuff, see how the wind noise sounds, see how Cardo stacks up against the DJI wireless microphone. And when I say high speed stuff, I mean the speed limit on the highway, obviously, guys. With that being said, guys, let's jump on the road here. I'm sweating my balls off wearing this leather jacket. Let's get on the road. Let's get to some testing.
And we're rolling. Let's go. Before we get going here, we got to get a little bit sex juice. If any of you guys ever watch Baker X Derek, but that is his signature thing he likes to say when he gets gasoline is get some sex juice. Do any of you guys watch Baker X Derek? Do any of you guys watch Suburban Delinquent? Those were the guys that got this all started for me. With that being said, let's get some sex juice. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Should I get a sex juice sticker right here? All right, while we're at the gas station here, let's fire up the Cardo app. Boom, Cardo. All right, getting into that voice recording. Boom, and start recording. Cold start on the Cardo. Let's see how it picks up the audio. Not cold start, more of a, warm start, but you guys get it. All right, all right. All right, how does the audio sound now with the Cardo as compared to the DJI wireless microphone? At a dead stop here, how does the audio compare? It is hot as hell out right now. I cannot wait to get on the highway. All right, we're at a nice leisurely cruise here, 30 kilometers an hour, nothing too crazy. First gear with the full system, Austin Racing titanium exhaust. How does the audio sound on the DJI? How does the audio sound on the Cardo? We know the DJI is good. We know it's the best in the business. I haven't actually taken this back, listened to it in the studio, so I honestly don't know how the Cardo's doing. I think it's doing good. Look, it's recording stuff there. You can see clearly that it's happening. It's nice that you can see that. We bring the boom! We bring the boom to you with them double chong chocolate cookies. Is anyone watching those guys on TikTok? That's all I get, because I cannot stop watching the Boom guys. Big Justice and I forget what the other guy's name is, but if you guys watch those guys on TikTok, let me know down in the comments. I love the content that they're putting out right now. It is so addicting to watch. I don't know how many times I've watched the guys say, double chocolate cookie. Sync. Now we're synced up. You guys didn't know that's how I sync the two cameras there. Once the hands touch, I know how to sync. Then I sync the two clips together for ease of editing. Yeah, now who had a golf cart on the road here? I didn't know that was legal. What? All right, well, we're at a nice 65 kilometers an hour here. How does the audio sound now? Cardo versus a DJI. How does the engine noise sound right now with the full system exhaust that I've got going on? How does the audio compare with that? Because I know Cardo likes to filter out all the engine noise so that you can hear your bro riding beside you and you're not listening to his exhaust. Rolling up to the beach here, how does the audio sound when I'm talking really quiet in comparison to the two here? Can you guys even hear me on the Cardo right now? I mean, it's showing up on there, so you guys must be able to hear me, but I'm talking way quieter than I used to. Also, what the hell is going on downtown here at the beach? We got a bunch of floaty things, we got all kinds of crazy shit. Vancouver's always got something going on. I can never keep up with the events or anything like that. So without even taking this footage back from the Cardo here and listening to it, one of the huge cons, if we're talking pros and cons versus the Cardo versus the GoPro and DJI wireless microphone, obviously has to be this whole setup right here. This is a major con. It's a lot of weight on your head. Like you can physically feel it pulling you forward quite a bit. Whereas the Cardo, you guys probably already have it installed on your helmet. No setup required, just hit record and go. Having just a GoPro up here is not too bad. You get used to it. It's a tiny bit of weight, but once you add all this extra shit, it increases the weight, the wind drag, all that shitty stuff that nobody freaking wants, because it kind of, in a way, ruins the ride a little bit because you're not as aerodynamic. So major con having the DJI wireless mic, this whole setup that I got going on here, major con with that. Huge pro with the Cardo. That's where the Cardo takes the win, obviously. So I mentioned before, one of the huge pros with Cardo is if you want to throw your bro into the mix, if you want to throw a group of people into the mix, into your vlog here, if you want to have, I think it's 16 people. Sorry, Cardo, I should know this number. I should have researched this before. I think it's 16 people you could have on one channel talking at the same time. Yeah, I mean, a motovlog with 16 people all chirping in would be a lot of work in the editing process to know who was talking, all that good stuff. But 16 people all in your motovlog would be incredible. So that's a huge win for the Cardo here, is being able to toss all your bros. At least in my case, it wouldn't be 16 people, it'd be a lot less. But yeah, you could throw a lot of bros into your motovlog with the power of Cardo, and you could use it with your DJI wireless mic, so you're still capturing your audio here and you're just capturing the voices of everybody else. I think that's an amazing thing to be able to do in this day and age. Cardo, that's a huge win on your part. You guys were thinking when you did that, does Senna do this? Are you able to record your rides with Senna? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. All right, guys, we are just jumping into the highway part of this video here. Gonna test out the wind noise. Cardo versus DJI. Let's go. A little bit later, we'll get a scream test and see who handles my girly scream better, Cardo or DJI. I actually don't know. That'll be interesting to see. Let's just keep the RPMs up now that we're kind of out of the city so that we can test out the motorcycle sounds between the two. Keep it in first gear for a minute here. Let's redline this sucker. Let's try to get a little bit of a red line on this bitch. How does that sound? How was that? How was that? Cardo versus DJI. How does it capture the motorcycle audio? I know DJI filters out a lot of the motorcycle noise as well. It's kind of got a smart mic on it. The nice thing about DJI is it comes with two microphones. So, and I've tested this out in the past, in a previous video, is you can have the microphone in your helmet so you can hear yourself talk, and then you can strap a microphone somewhere on the back there and really capture your motorcycle as well. So that's a huge win, in my opinion, having those two microphones, being able to catch dual channel audio with the DJI wireless microphone. But you've got that $500 price tag, which is no joke. Let's do a open the visor test at speed, at highway speed. Let's see who sounds a little bit better. All right, opening the visor up, squinting the eyes. Get ready for this. All right, visor completely open. How does the audio sound? Cardo versus the DJI. Is the DJI filtering out all this? Right now, it is screaming. I can't even hear talk. I can barely see where the hell I'm going. How does the audio Cardo versus DJI. Eyes are closed. Woo! That is noisy as hell. Alright guys, this is the part of the video that you've all been waiting for. We're gonna do the scream test. We're gonna do the girly scream test. We're gonna do all kinds of screaming, and we'll see which microphone does better, the Cardo or the DJI wireless microphone. Alright, without further ado, let's do some screaming. How does that sound? How does that sound? How does that sound? How does the audio sound on the two there? You know, how are they stacking up against each other? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope you guys can make an informed decision of should you just stick with your Cardo for motovlogging. In my opinion, I think it is a great way to get started, because that's the best thing you guys could do if you're just starting motovlogging, is to get started. Get started, you know? Just start making videos, start doing it. I think it's incredible. All this fancy gear will come later. Use your phone. You don't have to be using a Sony, anything like that. Anyways, this is not a motivational type of video for that. This was a comparison video. I'm getting off track here. If you guys like this kind of stuff, let your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa, let them know that I just made a Cardo versus DJI microphone sound test when it comes to motovlogging. Let them know that I just made that video. Anyways, guys, I will. Let's wait for some good views before I close this video out. There it is. Boom. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Damn, these views are good.